has Clever Nelly changed over the last 10 years?
Oh my goodness. Well, she's changed her logo. For those marketeers, they will zoom in and focus on the fact that we did have one particular logo. Now we have a more, yes, a less cuddly logo, perhaps. It's the easiest way to say it. So how she changed the product? She changed enormously. We started as a knowledge retention business. That's what we were doing. We were solving that problem that we had at Eon. Employees weren't retaining the training that we gave them. The training was brilliant with some really great L&D people. And I see there's some really superb L&D practitioners around the UK marketplace and other countries, but that training isn't sticking. So that's where we started. We started solving that knowledge retention problem. Quite quickly, we got to a place where our customers were saying, "So what?" And I liken this to a pub quiz. So knowledge isn't what employers want. You could argue, well, yes, they do. Well, they have to have knowledgeable employees because employees need the knowledge to convert that to competence. But what employers actually want is competent enrolled employees. And the change with Nelly over the last few years is we've moved from knowledge retention through to enroll competence. And most recently, we've moved to where Dan and I originally envisaged Nelly going, which is employee performance improvement. So she's just changed. Add to that, now we've got hundreds of customers and the business is growing really strongly. We trade in 47 countries and 14 languages. And yeah, so it's changed a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been in the business for the last year and a half now, and the changes I've seen in that period are not just surface level in terms of the new dashboard and how that looks now in terms of being more streamlined, but the fact that you've gone from your knowledge retention to performance, and now we're even like expanding into the well-being space as well.
Yes, well, you're letting the cat out the bag. So that product isn't quite available to deploy, but we've been working with some very loyal and far-sighted customers to develop a product offering that genuinely helps employees who require support. One of the challenges a lot of employers have got is that they've thrown money at employee wellbeing with various employee wellbeing solutions in the hopes that employees will go and self-serve those solutions. The harsh reality is very few employees do. Sometimes employees don't know they need the help, and other times they don't really know where to go to look, even though employers would argue it's pretty well signposted on the internet and things like that. So what we are developing is an assessment tool that enables us to identify if, for example, use you as an example, Charlotte, if you were presenting with some needs of assistance. The big challenge, of course, is privacy, and a word that I struggle to say is anonymity. And we've been working that through with our customers and their lawyers to make sure that we can be true to the legislation and to individual employees. But ultimately, that would be we would end up giving the employee the choice if they would want us to go and source some help from their organisation for them.
What do your customers say about Clever Nelly?
Yeah, so we're very lucky. We are very lucky. We've got lovely customers. They're very loyal. They're huge advocates of what we do. They say really nice stuff. They say really, really nice stuff. And they say it when we're not there. They say it behind our backs. And individuals leave from organisations that deploy Nelly and they join somewhere else and they take Nelly with them. And currently the record's 3. So in the 10 years that we've been trading, one individual has left one employer where he deployed Nelly, moved to another where he deployed Nelly, and moved to another where he's now deployed Nelly. So it's fantastic. Our net promoter score at this point in time is an unfeasible 100. So I think that speaks volumes. It comes off the back, I think, of our ease of deployment score. So we ask our customers, we frequently engage with our customers. If I'm honest, we overserve our customers. So we've got a brilliant AD, account customer success team, and account directors, who put a huge amount of effort into ensuring that our customers are getting value from our proposition. That's their job. The job isn't to sell more licenses, despite the fact never unhappy when they do, but their job is to ensure customers get value from our product. And we don't sell a piece of software in a box and say, there you go, customer, knock yourself out, pick the bones out of that sort of thing. We do complete opposite. So we understand what the customer wants, and we show the customer how to get value from our product, and we sit beside them all the way, always. So I think our customers inevitably compare and contrast us with other software vendors, and we get some lovely comments from customers saying this is the easiest deployment I've ever had. I can't believe how much support we get from you. Our back office in Dublin, this sort of unseen face of Clever Nelly, works so hard doing all of the potentially, you know, less interesting stuff, compiling reports and just really doing a brilliant job. They are unsung heroes. So the whole organisation works very, very hard to ensure the customer gets value.
Have there been any surprises along the way?
Yes. Yeah. Some good ones and some bad ones. I sort of been a bit disappointed in the people aspect of the journey in some respects, but then I've also been delighted in the people aspect. And I think perhaps my bad, I'd love to think that people join the herd and love it here and remain loyal and stay, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And what I guess one of the things that I really enjoy is see people come into our business and develop in role and get better. Sometimes they move on to different herds, and with our blessing, because we can't retain everybody, especially people who are super talented and developing in role. One of the things I'm particularly proud of is our management team, all of whom have been promoted from within. So the members of our management team, yeah, all of those joined us outside the management team and have subsequently been promoted to that position. So yeah, I've enjoyed the journey, plenty of surprises. Sort of, am I surprised at how big we've grown? I know it sounds really bad, but no, I'm slightly disappointed. So I've been used to running businesses with P&Ls with so many noughts, I have to put my fingers over the noughts to make sense of the numbers. So I'm used to running very big businesses. And in that respect, I'm sort of chomping at a bit for Nelly to get to that scale. So am I surprised? No, lots of surprises. There's so many, I couldn't really break it down more than that.